Hello and welcome back to Simply Solo Playthroughs. We are back with Wrath of Ashardalon, by far my favorite dungeon crawler that's out there. And we are in the middle of the game. This is number 7. Adventure number 7. Find the secret tunnel. We have our tunnel discovered, which is actually bad news because we have the horrid chamber. So, they are going to start moving towards, and somebody there is ready to take a big whooping. So this shall be an interesting thing. We do have some characters who are poisoned. This is our rogue and our cleric are both injured with poison. So this will be an interesting roundabout. Our paladin is rather injured. So let's go ahead and take a look at a dungeon update with your favorite dungeon caster, Biff Barf. And we're back. So this is Venture 7, episode number 3. And here we go. We are going to start with our hero. Our paladin is up, and they're going to go on ahead, and my general opinion about this one is at this point we just need to run, and we need to run right into danger, which will probably seem a little counterintuitive, but the advantage is we have caltrops somewhere in here, which is actually a good thing. And I gotta see who has caltrops. So I think they are right here. Box of caltrops, right there. Place 3 caltrop tokens on 3 squares on your tile. When monster is placed on the square with caltrop token, remove that token. So we're gonna have to. I don't know how we're going to pull that one off, but we're going. Oh, I see how we're gonna do it. Okay. So we have, first of all, our paladin. He is going to move, who is not poisoned. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And going to take a whackety whack, whack, whack at the Orc Smasher, which is his Orc Smasher, who doesn't have any damage. So we're going to attack one monster within 2 tiles of you. This action does not count as an action, so we're going to go ahead and throw the throwing shield, which is a +6. We have a 15, so we need a 9 or better. And we get a 1 or better. Great job. Okay, so we are going, because that does not count as a... We are then going to use our Vorpal Sword. And we are going to use our at-will power of... Not Divine Challenge. Holy Strike! If you start your hero phase adjacent to a monster, deal +1 damage. We don't. But if we do hit, we do have the Gauntlets of Ogre power on, so we can hit for 2 damage as long as we hit with the Vorpal Sword. So we have a +2 to attack rolls, and we are just going to do Holy Strike. So we have a +8, 7, +2. It'll be a +10. So we need a 5 or better. And we get a 12. And with the Gauntlets of Ogre power, deal +1 damage when you hit adjacent monsters with an attack while this item is in play. Good news, we don't have to get rid of either of these items. So our Orc Smasher is out. Oh, great. And I had put away all the guys who were watching, so, oh well. That's kind of a bummer. I always like that. And that is the end of our Paladin's turn. So next is our rogue. Oh, no it isn't. We have Legion Devil and the other Orc Smasher. So this one is otherwise the Orc Smasher moves 1 towards the closest hero. So we start here and we will end up here. Legion Devils will also move 1 tile closer. There's a reason why they went at the end. Okay, so we have our rogue. First of all, our rogue does take a +1 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. Has 10. We're going ahead and roll right now to see if we get rid of the poison. 10 or better. We have 11, so no longer poisoned. This is good. Let's see what we have. So we are going to use the box of caltrops. Attack 1 monster within 1 tile of you. Attack 1 monster within 2 tiles of you. Okay, there are no monsters within 2 tiles. So we are going to take our caltrops. And we are going to drop our caltrops. Blade barrier, mirror image, flaming sphere, more blade barriers, caltrops. So we have 3. We will drop them 1, 2, and 3. We are then going to go on ahead and the caltrops are now gone. And we will go on ahead and move 1, 2, 3. So the bear is oh, we have 2 bears. I don't know whose bear is who. So we're going to assume this closer bear is his bear. I guess it's the best way to do it. So this bear has an AC of Ring of Shooting Stars. Hold on, let's take a look at this. So we can do a positioning shot. Attack 1 monster within 2 tiles of you. This attack does not count as an attack. Flip this card over. We're just going to shoot him with a positioning shot at this point. So we have a +7. The bear has a 14, so we need a 7 or better. And that's a 13 for a 20. That is more than enough to do 1 damage on a bear. And the bear is also going to then move, and will move 1 closer, because that's what they do. And the reason I did not do the 2 points of damage this time is because of Surrounded. I did not want to bring out an extra monster, which would go up here. So yeah, we don't want that at this point. That is the end of our rogue's turn. And we move down to our wizard. Now we have Heskin, who has a Grell and a Cave Bear. Nobody 1, 2. Oh, let's take a look at this. This could be good. Choose a monster within 1 tile. Okay, we can't do that. Flaming Spheres at daily power. We don't want to touch that one. Arc Lightning. Attack up to 2 monsters. Each monster can be on your tile or any tile within 2 of you. 1 of you. Within 1 tile. So, nobody's within 1 tile. So, we are going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. We can move 6. Five, 6. So we're going to go around the caltrops. And the reason we are doing that is to basically avoid getting a monster attack. So we can pop up there and do some serious damage. Okay. Now we have the Duergar. And as I recall, it's this Duergar. And the no, it's got to be this Duergar. So here's the bad news. We're going to have this make some kind of sense here. And the bad news is we get another monster. Oh my gosh. You have got to be kidding me. So we get a Kobold Dragon Shield. What's the problem with the Kobold Dragon Shield? Is it's also a sentry. And the sentry will go on ahead and open up another area. That's funny. That door. That's funny. Okay. And we get another monster. Another Duergar. So we are now out of Duergars. Who's also going to open this up. I guess we will do this. And we have another Kobold Dragon Shield. So we need to... I do know that the rules do state to replace with another similar monster, but I usually don't do that. I usually just keep going with whatever monster comes up and kind of deal with that. Okay, that's a heavy duty one. That is the Kobold Champion, by the way. That is not the regular Kobold. And one of these days I'm going to get some kind of real organization for my minis in here. Because they're just like that. Ah! Kobold Dragon Shield. There we go. Okay, so the good news is these guys have all moved. The only one who now needs to move is the Grell, who is going to move 1 tile closer. So everybody here is set. I don't know what I'm going to do up here when we come back around. Because in theory I should pull one out now. And I guess we will. And we will do this. And we will do something like... this. We'll just move this over here because it's not going to make a difference. And we have the red snake. There we go. Okay, so Heskin knows how to find the monsters. So this is the good news for Heskin. Okay, we move down to our cleric who is poisoned. He will take 1 point of damage. And then we will go on ahead and roll 10 or better. 14, no longer poisoned. And our cleric has 2 outwill powers. So we have Sacred Flame and Cleric Shield. Hit or miss, one hero on your tile gains a +2 bonus to AC. But I have to attack an adjacent monster, attack a monster within 1 tile of you. So we're just going to go on ahead and we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we're going into the support role, but we can attack a monster within 1 tile of us using Sacred Flame. Somebody is going to, mostly Tarek, is going to go on ahead and get. So Cave Bear has a 14. And that is a, I'm rolling so many ones. That is a solid miss for the Cave Bear. And that no, that does not end the turn. Because we have that Grell. That makes sense. So we have the Duergar, who's going to move up by 1, and the Grell, who is going to move up closer by 1. Okay, so that ends our sequence of turns. We go back up to the top, and we go back up to the Paladin. Daily power. Choose 1 hero within 2 tiles of you. You swap positions with that hero. After swapping positions, attack an adjacent monster. We do not want to do that. Attack 1 or 2 adjacent monsters. So basically, we've got to attack an adjacent monster. Choose 1 monster within 1 tile of you. Place that. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, so we are going to go on ahead and we're going to move our 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. We're going to move there. And we will summon the monster to move 1 tile by issuing our Divine Challenge. We have a +8 plus a +2 to the Vorpal Sword. And we will do, and all we need to do is 1 point of damage. So we have to roll, let's say 8, 10, and the bear has a 14. And we miss. Okay, Legion Devils move 1 closer. Orc Smasher, which is this one, which is the only one left on the board, moves 1 closer. And that is the end of the Paladin's turn. We move to our Rogue. So our Rogue is hopefully attack 1 monster within 2 tiles. Okay, we're going to... Oh, I wish I had used Furious Assault. Okay, we are going to use our Tornado Strike. And we are going to, first of all, we're going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, crab apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to use still going to use Furious Assault. I'm sorry, Tornado Strike. This way, we're not going to get hit by the surrounded environment. And we have a chance of killing actually both of them. And we are going to pull out Furious Assault if we need it. So, and we will take... So first of all, because we are adjacent to the bear, we're not going to get dazed. So we're not going to attack the bear first because we want to get rid of the Grell first. So the Grell has a AC of 15. And we have a +7. That gives us an 8. And I don't think... Oh, yes, we do. We have a magic sword. +2 to a... So we have a +9. +9. And we still have... Okay. So we have a +9. So that is going to be a miss. I am not rolling. So we're going to strike the Grell again. That's a 19. We do 1 damage +1. So that's going to take care of that Grell, which is... this one. I hope. I hope that's the right Grell. Okay. So that's 2 down. We have 2 more attacks. So we're going to again attack the bear. And do a nice miss on that one. And we will hit for 1 point of damage. Okay. So this is pretty good. He does avoid the Legion Devils, which is kind of interesting. We will go on ahead and use our Ring of Shooting Stars. Attack 1 monster within 2 tiles of you. This attack does not count as an attack. So we are going to use our Ring of Shooting Stars with a +8 against the bear. And that only gives us a 12. That gets turned over. +2 magic sword goes back. The bear comes out and will attack the paladin. Paladin has a AC of... I should use that. Bummer. +2. AC of 20. So the bear needs... has a +6. 14 or better. 7. Not even close. So that ends our rogue's turn. Tark is not going to do anything else. And we move down to Heskin. Now Heskin controls everything down in here. No, I'm sorry, that's our cleric. Right? Nope, that's Heskin. Heskin controls all kinds of problems. And so Heskin is going to start with... During your hero phase, instead of moving, you can attack monster with 1 tile of you with a rapidly fired bolt. Attack 2 monsters. Each monster could be on your tower within 1 tile of you. Monster 1 tile. Okay, so arc lightning is about the only thing that's going to be worthwhile. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to shoot 2, which is going to be problematic. But we are going to go after the bear. So we have a 7. Bear has a... Why do I do this? Cave bear has a 14. So we need a 7 or better. We have an 11, which will give us 18. And that's an easy hit. And the bear is... The bears are gone. Or the bear is gone, I guess would be more accurate. Okay, so we then start with everybody else. Oh no. First thing we're going to resolve is going to be the bear. Because the bear is going to attack Tarkin, who does have a plus. One to AC. Yep, with an amulet magical protection. So it does have a bear attacks with a +6 to a 16. So 10 or better, 50% chance. Or you use a green die. And of course the green die decides, hey, I'm going to actually work now. So Tarkin does take 2 points of damage. Which is grand total of 8 points of damage now out of 10. So we don't have to worry about him yet. Thank you, Green Die, for that wonderful roll at the wrong time. And now we go on ahead and we take care of everything else. So we have... Look at this. So everybody is going to move 1 tile closer. Except for this dude. Because he gets this. And we get a monster. A Gibbering Mouther. And that's going to be the end of our turn at this point. Nope. Because this guy will also move forward. So, that's how we have it set up now. The good news is everyone's still far away. They still have to deal with caltrops, which will be nice because that'll be 1 injury each. And we do have the mage sitting there with arc lightning to hit 2 people. So not too bad, not too great. And that ends Heskin's turn. So we go to our cleric, who has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 10 hit points damaged. So the cleric can attack a monster within 1 tile. Cleric is going to move 1, 2, 3, I guess. And is going to go on ahead and attack the cave bear with Sacred Flame. And will heal himself for 1 point of damage. +6. Cave bear has a 14, so we have a +8. And we get an 8, and we do get a hit. The cave bear. The bears are now gone. So we are going to have to deal with this next time around. And we heal 1 point of damage. Choose a tile within one of you. Each ally on a tile adjust. Monster can make an at-will attack with 1. Ooh, we're going to have to use that daily power next time around. because we're going to have a problem setting up. So we have just a Duergar who's going to move forward by 1 square. 1 tile, excuse me, not 1 square. So we have the end of our second round on this particular one. Oh. And I'm going to go on ahead and end it at this point. No, I'm not, because we're going to go on ahead and finish this. This is going to take just one more turn. One more turn through. Okay, so Keflin can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was kind of how I moved them, so that's how they're going to be. And we're only going to be able to attack one of them. No, we aren't. We're just going to move right here. And we're going to issue Divine Challenge to one of them. Bring him up by 1. We have a +8, +2 for a +10. Now, the Legion Devils are problematic because they have a 16. 4 +8 +2 is 12, 13, 14. So we do miss on that one. And now we get our Orc Smasher. We'll move up by 1, so we don't forget about that. And we have the Legion Devils to attack. When if Legion Devil is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a sword. Okay. Oh, happy days. They have a +11. We have a 20 that it needs to hit, so it's a 9 or better. 1. 2. Nope. Nope. That's only 1 hit. So that gives a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 9. 1 hit point away from needing a healing surge, which would be really bad right now. And that's the end of his turn. We move to Tarek, who we're going to have a problem with. Tarek is going to go on ahead and move here. And Tornado Strike is gone. Furious Assault is gone. Hit or miss. Nope. We want to stay. Nope. So we will just use a Lucky Strike. We have a +7 with a +2. So there we go. So +7 +2. And that's for a +9. They have a 16. So that will hit by a couple. That is good. So that is 1 Legion Devil out. Okay, next. We get a new monster because of Surrounded. Which of course will be an Orc Archer. I was thinking I have been quite lucky to not have that, and I've only had 1 human cultist. But I guess my luck has now officially ended. I hate these guys. Okay, let's look at Surrounded. At the end of each exploration phase, if the hero does not control at least 1 monster, he or she draws a monster card and places its figure on the closest unexplored edge. which is going to be here, which is going to be problematic. The monster does get to attack, and because he will attack the wizard. That makes the most amount of sense, actually. So he has a arrow, which can do 2 points of damage, has a +6. 8, 14, which will not, 14, which will not hit Heskin. So good news, but he does. See, I don't understand the arrow taking a minimum of 1 damage. I generally don't play that. The other interesting bad thing I have done, see how many points I have. 2, 5. So I do need to draw 2 encounter cards, because I forgot about those. First one, high alert. If there's an the end of each villain phase, the active hero passes 1 monster down. Next, which would be go to Tarek. You are cursed. Place this card on your hero card as a reminder at the start of your turn. Draw 1 additional encounter card. Oh, happy days. The reason we don't have to draw more is because we've killed enough monsters so far that we can bypass. I'll just assume we bypass. So, best thing we can do at this point to make it correct. Okay. So that was Tarek. Heskin. Let's see what we have. Okay. The ability to, so instead of moving, you can attack a monster within 1 tile with a rapidly fired bolt. So polymorph, we don't want to do that. We will use the crossbow of speed, and we're not going to move, and we will use arc lightning. Yeah. Or we can move here and then move the orc over here with hypnotism. I am actually liking that. We will go ahead. We're actually going to move here. We're going to move over here, actually. We will use hypnotism, and he will go and attack this one with hypnotism. So he has a +9 to attack, and there's a method to my madness here because it's going to work really nice. So they have a 16. 17 will hit and kill that Legion Devil. Yay. So hypnotism, boy, that's turned out to be a really nice spell. Okay, let's deal with his monsters. So basically, everything here moves up. That's why I didn't really worry about these guys who are behind, because I can just go on ahead and I'll be able to hit the. I should be able to hit the tunnel. Okay, now is the cleric's turn. This is going to be good. Daily power, cause fear. Choose a tile. Oops, gotta move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Choose a tile within one tile of you. Each ally on that adjacent tile, adjacent to a monster. Oh, then he would have had him attack that monster. Okay. Can make an at-will attack with a +2 bonus to the attack roll. After the attacks, each monster remaining on the top. Place each monster remaining on that tile within 2 tiles of you. Everyone gets to attack. So this is kind of planned out. So we will have Holy Strike, which does do 2 points of damage. And we will go after the... Oh, it doesn't really matter. We will go after the Orc Archer. Who, no. 8, 10, we're going to go after the Legion Devil. That might hurt me in the end. 20. So, before I forget, Furious Assault gets turned back over. Good to know. And that takes care of a Legion Devil and then some. The next is going to be I don't think I can do this. The question is, does the cleric get an attack? And I'm going to go with yes. So we will do Sacred Flame because I want to heal the Paladin. Orc Archer is 13. His 17 is easily going to hit. 1 point and he's out. Paladin is healed by 1. Okay, so we have at this point eliminated all of our problems. We go on ahead and we will move the Durgar 1 closer. He's going to have some real problems, but that's okay. We will then move Quinn is done. I forgot to take gold pieces all along. Oh, that's easy enough to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we will go on ahead and we'll move this back up to the Paladin, who's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. He's out. No monsters. Oh, we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Oh, we should have taken one more encounter card. Thief in the Dark, the active hero discards a treasure card. Oh, that sucks. Blessed Shield is gone. Okay. So he's out. We do not have to get an encounter card. We go on ahead and draw one additional encounter card. Huh. That's actually a good one. Excuse me. And he will move. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. He's out. Controls no monsters. Heskin. Has move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heskin does control a whole bunch of monsters. And now for the cleric's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, can only move speed of 5, so that is a total of 10. So he's out. And we get the other Duergar to move. Oh, we already moved the other Duergar. Okay, so that's the end of the game. We'll go wrap it back around. 1, 2, and he's out. So good news, everybody is out. Everybody is safe. We have some treasure. 4, 5, 8, 11, 12, 17, 20, treasure, 2,100 gold pieces amongst the team. So thank you for coming. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. Thank you for coming to Simply Solo Playthroughs, watching Wrath of Ashardalon. I hope that you have an absolutely great day. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.